From a heated camp battle, finally reaching a verdict, to a versatile lineman ready to plug any hole, and injury updates that could shake up both sides of the trenches. Let's dive into the biggest takeaways from Monday in Carolina. If camp battles and roster shakeups get you fired up, smash that like button, subscribe now, and ride with us through every snap of the 2025 season. First up, the center battle is over. Austin Corbett is your starting center for 2025. Head coach Dave Canales made it official after weeks of back-and-forth reps between Corbett and Cade Mays. We decided to make that decision knowing that this week, going to Houston with the joint practice, and then having the game, we felt like those reps just kinda solidifying who's the starting center gonna be with Bryce, said Canales after practice. It was close, really close. Canales praised Mays for orchestrating the group, moving people in the run game, anchoring the pass. But in the end, Corbett's leadership tipped the scales. Corbett's no stranger to the Panthers' O-line. He played right guard his first 2 seasons here, then shifted to center in 2024 before a torn biceps in Week 5 ended his year. Now healthy, he's set to be the steady hand snapping to Bryce Young. Speaking of steady hands, Cade Mays isn't going anywhere. He may have lost the battle, but he remains a key piece. He's going to be all across the line, Canales explained. He's our backup center for now. He also can play guard. So he's a really valuable, really important piece of what we're doing. Mays stepped in last year for 8 of Carolina's final 9 games at center. He's back on a 1-year deal, and his versatility could be critical if injuries pile up. Meanwhile, the secondary has a scare, but not a setback. Cornerback J.C. Horn stayed on the side Monday, conditioning and coaching teammates. Last week, he was in a car accident. The airbag deployed, causing cuts that needed stitches between his thumb and index finger. If we were playing a game, he would be fine. We've just got to make sure that things healing the right way, Canales said. The plan: keep him fresh, avoid infection, and reevaluate in Houston. On the O-line, more injury notes. Pro Bowl right guard Robert Hunt left practice briefly with an ankle issue, but returned taped up and got his planned workload. Left guard Damian Lewis is still sidelined with a shoulder injury. That left the Panthers finishing practice with Brandon Walton and Ja'Tyre Carter at guard. Both were practice squad players last year. Carter even started Friday's preseason game against Cleveland. And on defense, a key depth piece is week to week. Defensive end LaBryan Ray missed Friday's game with a high ankle sprain. He started 9 games last year and logged 627 snaps, a big jump from the year before. Now he's fighting for a roster spot in a deeper D-line rotation. Canales hopes Ray, along with guard Chandler Zavala, will be back for the preseason finale against Pittsburgh. So here's where things stand. Corbett locks down the center job. Mays shifts to a Swiss Army knife role. Horn is healing, Hunt and Lewis are on the mend, and Ray's return could boost the defensive front. The work isn't done, and the competition's only heating up. Joint practices in Houston and the next preseason games will test this roster's depth and chemistry. If you're fired up for position battles and roster drama, drop a comment, smash that like button, and subscribe so you don't miss a beat. The 2025 Panthers are taking shape, and every snap matters. Keep pounding.